Okay, millionaire life. What do I mean by that? August 3rd, 2024, a year that'll live in history, and we're in it. We're making history. Okay. Um yeah, millionaire life. While I was taking my break on the porch, I was thinking about boats. Boats, there seems to be a synchronicity with boats. So, are you passionate about boats or do you love boats? Do you want to move to Washington State? We can make that happen. Um, I guess I own a boat to the south of my house. It's unclear. I haven't made a play for it yet, so I don't know how that would work out. But until someone clarifies for me otherwise, because I think others assume I own the boat. How crazy is that, huh? And Mikey, who lives out of a trailer out front on at Sneeush home, uh, owns a boat, and I guess he was trying to flip it or something quite a while ago. He said he had a buyer showing up, but I don't know. I don't know the condition of it and stuff. But I usually with boat flipping, the idea is you buy it arbitrage and then you fix it up and resell it. So anyhow, we probably could get ownership of that boat if we want. And Mikey, I think one of his loves is fishing. So we may task him with taking groups of our people out on fishing trips. Very big around here, San Juan Islands in Washington State. Wikipedia it if you don't know. And yeah, so if you're looking for this kind of quality of life, move out here, live in Bellingham or Mount Vernon or Anacortes or LeConner or Bow or some of the Acme. I asked somebody in a Smart Connect yesterday if she lives in Florida with her husband, and I was asking her if they'd like to live in Acme, Washington, because I have big plans for Acme, Washington. Um, it's a small town, but it's got real potential. Anyhow, so yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That, okay, we got 30 million now. What do we want to do with it? Well, maybe we want to see. I'm a lifelong innovative entrepreneur. So, and what does an entrepreneur do? They start up businesses, and in modern terms, it used to mean an S corporation. Nowadays, it's LLC. So we want to do something like that. My mind goes right to a business plan of, do we want to start up an LLC involved with boats? Now, before Mike passed away last fall, as opposed to Mikey, and I even had to come up with Mikey too, which helped me with my BMM project. What happens when the machine mind runs into two Mikeys that are two different individuals, and yet they've got the same name? Uh, my machine mind needs to be able to handle that. And I've got some designs, and it's in my notebook somewhere. See, I need an intern to just transcribe my notes, even. I can mentor and show how. I mean, it's not too hard. You do some OCR, you give some AI a crack at it, and then you edit and put in the wrong pieces, or that is to say, you correct the wrong pieces, and bingo, we got it. I think on Fiverr, and these are the kind of things a virtual assistant might be able to do. Though I would need an IT team to do the task of scanning in the pages and sending the images to a remote VA who then can take it from there. But I'm not going to do this stuff. It's it's piddling little stuff. I need people to delegate it to. I'm looking for working partners, and I shouldn't have to go over this stuff. If you're at this point, you're clinging to the walls of the rabbit hole. So But that's an example. Um, so we start, okay, let's come up with a business name. We know we want to make an LLC oriented towards boats and how that can be monetized, and how ownership can be a positive thing in our asset management system. Um, yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. See, the asset management system, other than well, no, it is knowledge based. Our systems are knowledge based, right? The lower stuff is being done adequately, and unless we emulate or migrate or whatever, we can use them because what we're creating is so much more. So we're everything is knowledge based as much as feasible, and our asset management system will let us know what assets we own and how our plan is to convert it to cash if need be. So we want to know the arbitrage price. We want to know a feasible price that it in the market that we could sell it at. That is to say, uh, the market says we undercut this price by just a little bit and it'll sell. And then the next would be what we'd really like to go for price. We'd feel good about it. We'll sell. We'll sell at that price because it's highballing enough that we should come out okay. And then like a dream price. And I've got a lot of these on my comic books I've been buying as assets. I've been paying like $50 to $100, but usually my price, I wouldn't want, if we're not pressured to have to sell it, I would like to hold on to it for like $200 or $500 or things like this. And if they don't sell, they just sit and maybe we have it listed. Let's get back to Unicorn Mint Outlet Store. First and foremost, Unicorn Mint Outlet Store will be our DEX, will be our exchange. We know we can list our products in Web3 markets because we own one. So we list it there first. We might even scarcity. We might even leave it there for a month or 3 months and say, hey, we'll list this on OpenSea on November 1st or something. Meanwhile, come to Unicorn Mint Outlet Store and buy it if you want it. Right? Okay. So, and we'll do YouTubes and various branding and marketing about the product, do PR releases. Yeah, that's one thing I've been wondering about. Where are uh, PR releases, articles? 'Cause it used to be in Web 1.0 that a technique you could use is you create a PR article and then you upload it to various sites because what they were doing is they'd say, hey, you got content, upload it here. We've got webmasters that want content. And then a webmaster could come to their site and select articles that they want to post. In those days, a blog before the Zuckerberg poison. You had blogs. Facebook used to be blogs, right? And it's true internet technology and was getting quite sophisticated, ending with like MySpace. And then Zuckerberg got venture capitalist, or what was the one I heard today? VCs, vulture capitalists. So he got some vulture capitalists to fund his asshole billionaire idea, and there you go. He wrecked a huge part of the internet, still has, and now they're getting into metaverses. I'm encouraged that people I talk to and I start talking Web3, and they'll say something about metaverses. And I say, yeah, that's where we're going. It's where my cybernauts are going. I intend to have at least 5 fun centers in various popular metaverses. And even more so, we may grow up some of our franchises to the level of being kind of like Disney World, or what is that, Five Flags or whatever. Anything that's being done in the real world or has been done with Web 2.0, we can do in Web 3. It's just a matter of do we want to or not. I'm going to bounce this and start another recording. I apologize. It looks like YouTube is still failing. Um, Remember the years when fail was a thing? YouTube. Fail! I run into failure on internet continually as a senior systems developer. I know how these things are done, so I know why such failures should not be tolerated. Just saying.